We're out here, out in nature, out at the lake here in Webster, Kansas. It is a wonderful day today. I hope the microphone levels are good. I didn't have time to check them. Happy May Day to everyone. Happy Beltane to those of you that celebrate such. What harps is everybody into? What harps are you playing? I'm out here in nature. Hopefully the microphone will work well. Hopefully there's not too much wind noise. We are, of course, in Kansas where there is plenty of wind. Let's just get right into it. Got some harps. Try to get out into nature this time of year. My brother called me and said, hey, come out to the lake. I'm like, yes, I'm down for a 2.5 hour foray into nature. Sweet setting, sounds good so far. Howdy, Patrick Bodine. How are you doing? I might have to scoot just a shade closer here. I'm sitting, this is all limestone rock here in Kansas. We used to be all underwater because Kansas used to be part of the Western Interior Seaway. We were at the bottom of an ocean. Midwest says it's 95 degrees here. Oh, nice. It was 92 here in Kansas. It's just warmer than a normal May, but let's do some harp playing. Mark Gundick, how are you doing? Juan Carlos Morales, greetings from Mexico. Greetings to you. Greetings from Kansas. Let's take a look around, see where we're at. There's lots of shale. There's one of the beautiful Kansas sunsets. In certain parts of Kansas, you'll get pink and blue and purples at sunset. We'll try to get some footage of that if we can. I'm a little bit snotty because I'm out into nature and my body says no pollen. Greetings, Jamie. Wow, nice outdoors. Parker Callahan, how you doing? Pat Pearson, you outside? Cool. Yeah, we are out at the lake. We're at Webster Lake today. Where I chose some cool rocks as well that I'll play around with later. I like to collect rocks, and every year, like today is May Day, also known as Beltane. Went out and got some mason jars and created what I call a spring jar. Every time the seasons change, I go outside and I dump the old jars out from the last season, and me and my son collect new stuff, flowers, dirt, rocks, whatever. Anyways, I'm going to play Haretninov. Brought a drum too, and you're just going to have to suffer through it. I'm snotty. It is we out in nature, and my nose does not like nature. I love nature though. And there are skeeters, and what I've noticed whenever I play the harp, you're breathing so much that the skeeters find you, because skeeters identify you by, and there's one swarming around me right now, by your carbon dioxide you put out, and when you're breathing a whole lot, it makes it easy for the skeeters to find you. So let's get right into it. Oh, that sunrise is beautiful. I can actually see the sun through my closed eyes. This time of year, May Day, Beltane, get out into nature if you can. The skeeter just literally flew inside my ear. Andrew Coppas, they release GMO skeeters in Florida. Oh, good. We need a good variety of skeeters. Some of them are pretty big. We need to make a bigger, stronger skeeter. Parker Callahan says, just wanted to say, huge fan of your videos and love your upbeat. I'm coming from another country. I didn't finish the comment, but yeah, I love you too, dude. Tyrone's05, how you doing? I think a spider just crawled me. I'm just going to have to accept the insects that are going to swarm to me, and that's going to be okay. Got ticks bad in Ohio this year. Yeah, I hope I don't get any ticks on me. Some of the ticks are probably one of the more dangerous animals in Kansas. We have prairie rattlers out here, but not a ton out there in the grass. I told my son, like, if you come up on a rattlesnake, we practice what to do if you come up on a rattlesnake. Talk gently to it and back away, and the rattlesnake will be okay. You don't want to about step on a rattlesnake and scream or start waving your hands. And we don't have the big rattlesnakes like they got in the south or the east. We got the prairie rattlers, which get fairly fat. And I like snakes, but rattlesnakes, you just gotta back off, give them their space. I was hoping to go out mushroom hunting for morel mushrooms, but I don't think the mushrooms are going to be out this part of Western Kansas because it is drier out here. In the eastern part where I live, People have been finding the morels. Does anybody go out morel mushroom hunting? Even people who don't like mushrooms enjoy the taste of a morel. They taste like a meat, like a strange taste. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy that harp. Oh, I just killed the bug. He was bugging me, though. I try not to kill too many animals, but skeeters I have no problem slapping. Because, like, if you're going to take a bite out of me, I'll take a bite out of you. Snakes. I'd have to be snakes, Indiana Jones. Yeah, I like snakes in general. I did about step on a prairie rattler when I was fence building when I was in high school. And I about stepped on it and it rattled at me a couple times. I talked to him like, hey, dude, I'm here. We're okay. I'm not going to step on you. I just froze. And the snake like slithered right by both my legs. Just slithered off. He was cool. Been too cold here in Michigan for morels. Yeah, for morels, you need a little bit of heat, a little bit of moisture. The floor, what is... many Indiana Jones references. Dennis Hanlon says, question mark, back at you. We're out at the lake. Every time I pick up the camera, I have to reset it. We're going to see a beautiful Kansas sunset. Sunsets in Kansas are rated amongst the world as some of the more pretty ones. I don't know if we'll get a super pretty one with all the pinks today, but we'll see. Sunset is beautiful. Oh, you just wait here in about 15, 20 minutes when it starts turning pink. And I hope we can go that long because we don't have... cell data. How is the picture? Because we're not on, or we don't have internet here. We don't have Wi-Fi. We're cell data, and it's very windy, so my hair is wispy. Let's play something else. The new Haretdanov, you don't even have to oil. I like that. But lots of the harps out here I brought, you have to oil. Let's get playing something else. Got some rocks in my pocket. I always like to collect rocks. I always also save bottle caps, because I'm going to be making a rattler out of the bottle cap. Upload is working fine. Oh, glad to hear that. I'm just going to set some rocks around me in a circle. I like that. Make a circle when I meditate sometimes. You can draw one. You can make one with rocks. Everything you do with intention in your meditation changes it. So I like to make a circle with rocks or draw one with a stick. Harp I built a while ago. Built this back in 2020. Play on some rocks. Oh, I was climbing up on the dam where there's a whole bunch of granite rocks, and I was tapping around on different rocks. And the biggest rocks don't always create the deepest sound. It's sometimes when a rock is flat. So I was experimenting around with playing rock gong, because rock gong is probably the oldest form of drum. This is just limestone. It'll eventually break, but these flat rocks, let's see how the sounds go. Somebody says, play some rocks. Yeah, we'll play some rocks. People are like, yeah, that rocks. We're just going to set us up a little drum kit with some limestone rocks. Everything's a drum, dude. And I'm not an accomplished rock gong player, but since somebody said play some rocks, we're going to play some rocks. We'll just come on down here. You start a rock band. Oh, I could, dude. I totally could do that. Let's get me out of the mix here. Let's get 3 different rocks. Let's try this here. Oh, that big one. Different rocks make different sounds. Doesn't seem like your hammer rock changes the sound much. Oh no, my rock gong broke. Yeah, limestone's probably not the best substance to make a rock gong out of, just because this is sediment from the ocean floor, because all of Kansas, Nebraska, a lot of these Midwestern states used to be underwater, and there's some of these you'll find shells or other stuff in, because we used to be at the bottom of the ocean. Sounds like a Tool eulogy. Oh, dude, I love Tool. Tool is awesome. Gojira just came out with a new album. Haven't listened to many of the songs. That Amazonia has a jaw harp in it. I was playing the Susap last night, but I didn't bring it. Cubic Phil says they actually found rocks meant to be played near snow. Yeah, the rock gongs. Look up YouTube rock gong. It's killer. The limestone doesn't make a good rock gong, but like the big granite rocks up on the dam here at Webster, I was playing them a little bit. I was also managing my toddler who was climbing up all these massive granite boulders. So I wasn't able to commit much to playing the rock gong. I also had to keep him from injuring himself. You and that the back of the tongue you. And I'm gonna oil that because my harps are made out of steel. I didn't bring coconut oil out today. I brought harp oil that I don't generally use much except for when I'm traveling. The Vargan elixir, good stuff. It comes in a. We might start selling it on the Harper. I bought a whole bunch of it a while back at wholesale, but I never had time to put it on the Harpery. But luckily, Porky Miller's running the Harpery now, so he's uploading lots of new stuff. I'm going to go back to fixing more harps, making some more harps, hopefully. The good pollen being out in nature. And the Vargan elixir, it smells good, but it's pricey stuff, but it's super convenient for traveling. There's also one for storage. Let's see, what else should play? Brought a Drimba. It's the Dernovoy Drimba. I've got some Dernovoy. Dernovoy's going to be making some mud harp. I'm going to be getting them in and doing an unboxing, and I'll just put a link below the unboxing when I do it. A lot of new exciting videos, but because I've been doing some traveling, doing lots of family stuff, I haven't had a dedicated video these past couple Fridays. How many harps have I made? Oh, probably 80. A lot of them were bad. The last probably 15, 20 I made were of very good quality. My Blackfire's changed from black to gray. Is that normal? Everything that, like, it's probably the paint's wearing off, and now it's patining. So I just let it patina, keep it oiled, keep it wiped off. Let's get a rattle out. It's been fantastic having Porky Miller running the shipping and receiving for the Harpery because we're able to grow. We're finally able to keep stuff in stock. In the past 4 months, I probably bought $10,000 worth of glass room. It says could be an acidic body type. That is a good point to make. Also, keep in mind what you're drinking when you're playing the harp, because if you're drinking something acidic, it could change the finish on it. If like you're drinking a sour beer or like citrusy soda, that could definitely change the appearance. And you can actually soak your harps in vinegar if you want to force patina them gray. You can do different lines on them with mustard, and then anyways, you can do a camouflage pattern. Porky Miller is a cool guy. He's absolutely fantastic. He's at Smile Fest right now vending. So if you're in Minnesota and can make it to Smile Fest, which is out near Welch, Minnesota, come check it out. He's going to be vending. He brought a lot of the more replenishable everyday harps, and he also has some rarer stuff there too, in case a harp aficionado happens by. I wish I had a harp out. Well, check out the harpery.com, or you can even get a harp off Amazon, Guiambardi's.fr, Sound for Health. There's a ton of harps out. It's cool that you make stuff. I've been able to consistently produce some instruments, but not harps yet. Oh, yeah. Let's check out the sunrise. There's our Kansas sunrise. No pinks yet. It's not turning pink yet. There's luckily enough cloud cover that I can look directly at it. Porky's great. One more packaged across Canada. Yeah, Porky Miller is a fantastic individual. It's a pleasure to know Porky. He's a Every time I hang around Porky, you just end up feeling so much better than you did before. That guy gives, my wife put it best, Porky Miller gives genuine hugs. When he hugs you, he just really hugs you. Yes, that was a gunshot. Somebody shooting guns off over yonder, as we do in Kansas. I don't know how much the microphone picks up, if it picks up a lot of this background noise, if it picks up the noise of the water and the gunshots going off in the distance and the wind blowing. This is I haven't used this mic a whole bunch outside. This is normally my indoor mic. And I've been debating as a way, well, what harp videos do I want to make next? I'm probably going to make 2 more videos on fixing harps, a reread, and some other adjustments. More intricate tuning video. Responsibly sourced hoof rattle is great. Oh, yeah, Janet Goring had a hoof rattle at the 2019 Jaw Harp Festival. They have a really good sound to them. I don't have any hoof rattles, but I am going to be doing a tutorial on making one out of beer bottle caps. I think that'll make a cool sounding rattle. I'm going to be doing some tutorials on that. I've also thought about doing some tutorials on trance and journeying with the harps and music, but I don't know if that's something people would be into. If you're into it, just leave a comment below. Normally I take stuff like meditational stuff. I leave that private. I don't make videos on that. Depends on the pickup pattern of the mic. Yeah, I don't know much about microphones, but I do like the microphone I have, and it's worked well so far. This is a Richard Zvatowski. Yes. Oh, hi. Hello, Richard Zvatowski. I got a Rekka hybrid here. Trance and electronics music, definitely. I'm not talking so much about trance music, but actually, you know, using the harp to go into trance and journey and stuff like that. That's more what I was referencing. But I don't know much about playing actual trance music, but the breathing on the harp does induce that trance-style state. Matt Stroll says, working perfectly on location as you are. Oh, great! We got good cell data. We out here in Kansas, we got Nextech Wireless backing us up, which started actually in the town I grew up in. Used to be referred to as rural telephone. My dad was a cable technician. You see Aaron's Logi out of nowhere, how would you react? I'd be like, hey, how you doing? That dude's got mad jaw harp skills. And I never use the word mad in a sentence. I'm using lots of words I wouldn't normally use before because I've already had 2 beers because you're out at the lake and that's what you do. If you're from Kansas, you drink beer and you fish. Anyways, let's keep it going. Let's get into some drum work. We would apparently greet him like a New Yorker. Oh, is that how New Yorkers greet people? I'm very loud when I talk to people. My wife, sometimes I embarrass her because I'm like, hey, how you doing? You know, I'm just a loud, outspoken person who's not afraid of causing a scene. Cartoon jumping noises, someone commented. Oh, a Remo drum out. Doing breath, hold on a... Oh, cool. And one thing about the microphone, it doesn't pick up the song of the drum. The drum, like, sings, almost like an alien person. Hitting it with my thumb, and I'm hitting it here. I'm not a very accomplished drum player, but I like it. And I'm also, to get that third noise, I'm hitting it with my middle finger. I can get lost in the drum and play it for a while. That really tunes you into nature. Now, I don't think we're going to see the awesome Kansas sunset I wanted us to because it's ducking behind the clouds. We got thunderstorms probably coming maybe. Oh, it's a beautiful time of the year. It's May Day. It's Beltane. We're right in the middle of the spring, getting ready to go into summer. Sound is actually pretty good. I put my phone to the ear. Headphones would be on point. Oh, cool. There's another gunshot. Let's play something high pitched. Gotta try to come back from that drum beat, man. Oh, I love the drums. I like playing them like right near my head. How have we been going for 21 minutes already? How long was I lost on the drums for? When did that occur? Let's see, we're gonna play something different. Where's my oil? Nice harp design. Oh yeah, this is a Mohan Peacock. And if there's interest in the Mohan Peacock, I can have him build some. He builds about 100 harps. It takes him about 4 months to build 100. Forges them all by hand. When are you gonna bring back the Monday night no sleep train? Oh, hello, Skeeter. I don't know if I ever will. I haven't given much thought about it. Those are early. That's like super old throwback. Maybe I'll do a Monday night no sleep train sometime. I started making those when I first started making the harp videos. Would love one of those, of course. Oh, cool. Yamin? Hello, Yamin. How are you? Play something low. Burn it down. Jam out. Oh, Porky Miller sent us a video. I bet he's having fun out at Smile Fest. What is your favorite 80 movie? Mine is Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's a good question. Okay. Probably either Labyrinth or Dark Crystal. I love those Jim Henson movies. The Dark Crystal, the new one on Netflix, was just always on point. This is my deep bass I made. I'm going to start doing really cool stuff with the tail. I got some really good ideas. What I need is just to be able to hit the lottery so I can quit my heating and air job so I can just make harps all the time. Let's start a Jamie Follows Your... And I could actually quit my job now and start making harps, but I figured it up. I would have to charge $300 for a harp and a case because the cost of living here in the United States is way higher than it is in Russia or Ukraine where people make jaw harps. So, yeah, it's hard to feasibly sell harps at that price. So, if I could, I would totally quit my heating and air job. Because despite being really good at heating and air, it's not something really I enjoy. And the job security with heating and air is pretty good. It says, buy a boat, Jamie. I probably won't buy a boat because then I'd have to work on a boat and I'd be a very angry mechanic. He says, Alex Theodore says, I'm in California. Oh, hi, hello. What time is it in California? It's probably, what, 5 or 6 o'clock? Hobgoblin Jaw Harp Shop is back in business. Oh, good. Several people have referenced the Hobgoblin Shop, I think. Is that in the UK? Cool deal. And, like, somebody bought... What harp did they buy? They bought a Babayev in that Hobgoblin Shop. I'm like, oh, dude, that is a rare harp. Any chance you get to buy a Babayev, always, of course, do so. Where's my other harp? Where's my other Haretna? The higher pitched one. There's my lower one. Oh, there you are. You're hiding. Yeah, we got just a little bit of pink at sunrise, but you can't really see it because it's covered by the clouds. Beautiful scenery. And this is the time of year. This is May Day. Get out into nature if you can. It is time. But we're gonna sit a little cockeyed because maybe my head's on a little crooked. These make 1 hour long jaw harp videos for studying. Yeah, I don't generally make anything over half an hour in general. Oh, the skeeters are just eating me alive. Anyways, we're going to wrap it up with that. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. I hope you have a beautiful Beltane, a beautiful May Day. I hope that everybody's able... Oh, sunrise. We didn't get much pink, but we're starting to turn green. Hints of pink, orange. Oh, Kansas sunrise. They're just so beautiful. We'll just stay there. We'll play one more job just for fun. The skeeters are getting me now. The skeeters are in fullest swing. But we'll play one more jaw harp. We'll play London. It was a good dog. This is another harp I made. Oh yeah, it is a beautiful time of year. Yo, yo, yo. Yol yet, yol yet, yol yet, yol yet, yol yet, yol yet. Anyways, we're going to wrap it up with that. I'm going to start packaging these harps up. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. I hope you have a blessed Beltane, a wonderful May Day, a fantastic spring, and even better summer. Get out into nature if you can do so. Play the harp for everyone you can if you can do so safely and COVID free. But we're going to package up these jaw harps. And here I just have a glass case that I cut some pieces of foam in that I put my harps on. That's how I roll when I travel. Try to keep the harps nice and protected. Don't hurt the jaw harps. Put them all back in order, safe and sound. I love y'all so much. Harp out. Oh, wait. Oh! We're getting the pinks. It's not really pink, but we're getting a little bit of that Kansas sunrise or sunset. Nyet, nyet, nyet. If you drag your tongue a little bit, nyet, nyet. And we're just gonna keep it going. I'm gonna package up some harps. Go ahead and watch the sunset, and I'm gonna play me some drums and some rattles. Because that is what I enjoy. Put on some rattles. Okay, the rattle's not gonna fit. We're just gonna go barefoot. I don't care if they're skeeters. We're going barefoot anyways, in the rocks. We're just gonna do some rattling and some drumming. Anyways, we're going to wrap it up with that. I love y'all so much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing this amazingly beautiful sunset. I love y'all. Harp out. In the light.